Hello everyone, welcome to the course Knowledge Representation and Reasoning. I am Nagasri, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of CSC, Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning at Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. Today, I am here to present a topic on role of logic in the knowledge representation in reasoning. So before going into the topic, let us first look at the course outcome. So at the end of each course, or at the end of this particular course, students should be able to understand the fundamentals and importance of knowledge representation and reasoning to model knowledge intelligent behavior and in the computational systems. Let me iterate first. This is to the student should be able to understand the fundamentals and importance of knowledge representation and reasoning to model a intelligent and computational systems. And let us also look at what is the topic outcome for this particular topic. So the topic learning outcomes is discuss what logic is and what is the importance and significance of logic in knowledge representation. Now let's look at the uncover the role of logic. So before that, we'll see what logic is, or first we'll see what knowledge representation cycle is all about, how the knowledge is represented and how it is processed. So first it will begin with the perception. First this will begin with the perception. Perception comes from the source, that is the raw data. You collect the raw data, that is raw data is acquired from the sensors from different sources. So one of the sources is sensors and then databases. So the raw data is collected from the sensors and databases, and then this should be processed. The raw data is now transformed into structured data so that the AI can process and AI can learn and reason, and it can jump into conclusions or it can draw conclusions to solve any problem. Now after this, after the perception, after the data is or knowledge is acquired, this goes to the learning cycle, this learning part. This learning part contains the AI system. It has to identify the patterns. From the data, it will identify the pattern, and new knowledge is also acquired, or new experiences is also collected. From this, the knowledge is represented in using different methods. There are different methods like logic based, frames based, using frames and logic based, semantic networks, and probabilistic. Method. So using these methods, the knowledge is represented. From the knowledge, the reasoning is done. The logic is represented and the reasoning is done. Reasoning is done so that it is easy for the AI system to learn and acquire the reasoning. And from the reasoning, the planning is executed. That is, sequence of actions are planned. And the planning is done, and later as per the plan, it is executed. Action is executed as per the plan. So from the data, it draws a conclusion and it solves the problems. And this is an iteration process. The entire knowledge representation cycle is the iteration process. Every time the knowledge is collected, so that is data is collected and it is pre-processed. From the processes, the patterns are recognized. and it is structured, the data is structured so that the AI can learn, and it is passed into the next step, that is knowledge representation. So this from here, it is represented in the different methods, using the different methods. From this, it makes a reasoning. From the reasoning, using the logics. From the reasoning, it is planned, and from the plan, it is executed, and the outcome, whatever the outcome is, from the entire cycle, from the outcome, either the new experiences are learned, or the problems are solved, or decisions are made. So from this entire thing, we are like, it is executed. It is plan is executed. So the sources for the knowledge acquisition may be different. Either it can be from the databases or from the sensors data. Next after this, we'll first learn what logic is actually. So logic is a foundation of knowledge representation and reasoning in AI. Logic provides a formal language to describe facts, rules, and relationships. The relationships is between the objects or between the entities, and it defines rules for valid reasoning. So it draws conclusion, that is nothing but inferences. So it draws conclusion from the given knowledge, and logic facilitates inference, allowing machines to draw conclusions. But why do we think that in the knowledge representation logic is important? Because logic helps AI system to represent knowledge precisely, that is the clear meaning is taken without any ambiguity, that is without any two meanings. Then it will check the consistency of knowledge, whether the knowledge, acquired knowledge, is valid or not. So it will check the consistency. So no contradiction should be there. And then it derives new facts using inference rules. From the rules, it derives new facts, and it will explain the reasoning steps clearly. Whatever the reasoning is there, that is clearly explained. So this is all about the logic. Next comes what is logic. For the formal definition, we will define logic is a systematic framework when analyzing the validity of statements and reasoning processes. So the key features will be utilizing the symbols and rules to structure the knowledge, and it helps to derive. We have to utilize whatever the symbols in logic. It can be mathematical symbols, and there will be mathematical formulas and rules. If then rules are nothing but if, and if what should be done, then action. If this is the condition, then what will be the action? From the given premises, ensure correctness in decision making. Whatever the decision it has taken, it should be correct. Next comes the role of logic. Reasoning and inference. Reasoning and inference. Logic enables systems to derive new knowledge from existing information using deductive mechanisms. For example, if an AI knows all men are mortal, Socrates is a man. So from this we can deduct, or we can deduce that Socrates is also mortal. All communists, next example is all communists admire Karl Marx. So Ronald Reagan did not admire Karl Marx. That means Ronald Reagan is not communist. And one more example is all dogs are mammals, or mammals are warm-blooded. So all dogs are warm-blooded. We can even see that, we can even deduce that all dogs are warm-blooded. So we knew something. First, we will collect some data, and there will be some more from the. We collect two datas from the two statements from the different data. We also conclude a new thing, or a new knowledge, or a new experience. So this will be helpful for the AI to create, or to make decisions, or to predict situations, or to draw conclusions. This is all about the role of logic. I can give one more example, like if two chess players are playing chess, or one human is playing the chess and the other is a computer system. So the how the human thinks and how the computer thinks. So it all depends upon how the players are playing. So even the computer should mimic the human understanding and cognitive skills. How when two soldiers, or when we are playing the chess, two pawns are how they are moving, what is the decision they are taking, to what step they have to move. All this is done just like a human. So before that we have to teach the system, or teach the AI system how deduction should be made. So these are all the examples what the Socrates has deducted. This is called deductive reasoning. So logic is a main important part in a knowledge representation in AI. So logic provides a formal foundation. This is a foundation. Logic is the foundation for representing and manipulating the knowledge in artificial intelligence. This is manipulating the knowledge in artificial intelligence systems. Its primary contributions include formal structure for knowledge. Logic offers precise and well-defined language, such as propositional logic and first order logic. To represent facts, these are the methods to represent the knowledge. So propositional logic and first order logic to represent facts and relationships, in what way two objects are related and what are the rules about the world. This avoids ambiguity. Because of the rules and the structure and the relationships, it avoids ambiguity and enables a mission to process knowledge systematically. Thank you.
Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.